JBNN to keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we go into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news.
When I talk to Buju about the light and me get me in a dark me so much years. And when I talk to him, never stay 5 minutes, then come fix the light. And him me want because him see the needs of the people, and see what they want of the people, and see what the people they want to be done.
Yeah.
Buju. Yes, sir.
Council candidate for Dallas.
Candidate for Dallas and East Washington.
A few moments later.
How comes you come by and say Buju fix this light?
Don't call me in a politics. Don't call me in a politics.
Miss Faye, sit there, I'm not telling any
Don't
lie.
call me in a
Sit
politics.
here.
Don't
You
call
made
me
a video and say Buju fix the light. Let me show you.
Don't call me. Me sit down here Monday evening and see floor truck come on there. See floor truck come on there.
Are you this?
Yes, and me say so much years the light dead and nobody no come fix it.
So who fixed the light?
Me don't know. Me tell you say me say floor
like,
truck.
oh, you say you don't know. Me tell you now.
Me say floor truck.
Phil
Me
can't tell you.
say floor truck come up here. And me say rad them and cut off my light and I cut off my phone and something now. And after then I me see the light come on.
After who gone?
After the truck gone with the sitting them, me say light come on.
All right, well, let me make it clear to you. It is Mario Hardley paid $35,000 to fix this light.
Well, I pay a tax.
No, Miss Faye, listen what I'm saying. You made a wrong talk, but me there here to tell you.
Nothing about
yes,
politics.
You said you talked to Buju for 5 minutes, and in less than 5 minutes you see the light fix. Me can
Jesus
show you.
have mercy, God.
Yeah, show you, young. So me know a person and say, me need to tell Miss Faye, say no.
Me not talk to
Buju
Buju.
did not
Buju
fix
come
any
here, so
light.
first Buju come here, so Buju walk up and down.
All right, me I tell you now.
Me tell Buju say
the light here, young them there.
AK-47 assault rifle found in Cambridge, St. James. An AK-47 assault rifle, along with a magazine containing 5 7.62 cartridges, were seized in Cambridge, St. James on Monday. It is reported that about 7:35 a.m., a joint police-military operation was conducted in the Bottom Cambridge area, during which the gun and ammunition were found in an open lot wrapped in black plastic bag. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. 2 dead following crash in Trelawney. 2 people are dead following a 2-vehicle collision on the Duncans Main Road in Trelawney this morning. One of the deceased has been identified so far only as Byron. The incident occurred at Spring Hill. The drivers of the vehicles, a grey Toyota Voxy operated as a taxi, and a grey Toyota Axio, died at the scene. Both drivers are from Trelawney addresses. 3 passengers from the taxi were taken to hospital. Today's crash brings to 6 the number of fatalities in Trelawney in 72 hours. On Sunday, 4 men died when the Toyota Mark X, in which they were traveling, collided with an Audi Q3 on the Rock Main Road. Woman denies knowledge of contraband in food she carried for a prisoner. Corrina Clark, the corporate hero woman, who allegedly attempted to smuggle contraband into the lockup of the Constant Spring police station, was remanded in custody following her first court appearance on Tuesday. Clark, who is pregnant, pleaded not guilty to introducing prohibited items into lockups and unlawful possession of property following yesterday's incident. She told the court that she was asked to deliver the food to a prisoner and that her boyfriend was not the intended recipient. Somebody called me and asked me if he carried some food to the lockup. I don't even know the person, Clark explained. The woman, who is a common-law spouse of murder accused, Ojo Russell, visited the police station with a meal for a prisoner. The meal was inspected and the police noticed a second container glued to the one with the food. 2 cell phones, tobacco, Rizzler paper, and a vegetable matter resembling ganja were found in the concealed container. She was remanded in custody until March 5 by a senior parish judge, Lauren Cole Montague. Constantine Bogle still seeking to recover monies owed by JLP's Dean Jones. A bailiff orders before the Supreme Court, in which lawyers for Constantine Bogle are seeking to recover outstanding monies owed by council candidate for the Trinityville Division, Dean Jones. In 2018, Chief Justice Brian Sykes ruled that Jones, who was declared the Jamaica Labour Party councillor for the Yalos Division after the November 2016 local government election, was not eligible to sit in that capacity in the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. Bogle, who ran on the People's National Party's ticket against Jones in the Yalos Division in the 2016 polls, had filed an election petition challenging the decision to install Jones as councillor. Justice Sykes ruled that Jones was employed as a civil servant at the time of his election as a councillor, which was not allowed under the laws governing the polls. Jones was ordered by the court to pay legal fees and the damages amounting to $15,675,377.19. According to one of Bogle's attorneys, Bert Samuels, 4 years after the 2020 court order, the majority of the money has not been paid.
There have been less than $1 million paid towards that. So as it stands, there's outstanding over $14 million in costs to be paid by the first respondent, Dean Jones. So the successful party in that case, Constantine Bogle.
Counsel for the White Horses Division, Hubert Williams, has argued that the failure of Jones to complete the payment to Bogle could disqualify him from sitting in the municipal corporation if he is successful in the February 26 poll. But Samuel said the 2016 case should not affect Jones's candidacy.
This issue of the outstanding amount in a past case is a separate issue from his eligibility to become nominated as a local government representative. It has nothing to do with the current local government election. Once he's qualified, and I can't say whether he's not or he is, but once he's qualified, he can go forward and become a candidate.
Elderly man charged with murder of cousin in Trelawney. Detectives from the Clarkstone Police in Trelawney have charged a 60-year-old man with the murder of his 59-year-old cousin. According to the police, Roy Rose, otherwise called Mafia, a farmer of Sherwood District, Clarkstone, entered his cousin's home on Sunday, February 18, and used a machete to inflict several wounds to his head. The deceased has been identified as William Jenkins, otherwise called Sampson, also a farmer of Sherwood District. Rose subsequently turned himself into the police and was charged with murder. His court date is being finalized. SSL To Begin Repair investments held in foreign currency. Troubled brokerage firm Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, says it's ready to repay those people whose investments are held in US and other foreign currency. The move forms part of the process by which SSL intends to make good with investors whose funds have been tied up in the firm since the discovery of a multi-billion-dollar fraud in January 2023. According to SSL, to date, it has transferred nearly $50 billion in denominated securities held by over 1,000 of its clients to other approved brokerage firms. In terms of hard cash, it has paid out $630 million to its clients. That arrangement constitutes phase 1 of the SSL's plan to put its clients in a position to recover their investment. SSL says it will cease processing local securities by the end of February. At that time, it will proceed to phase 2, which will deal with all overseas held securities. However, after exploring all possible solutions and considering the cross-border nature of these assets, SSL has taken the decision to liquidate the international portfolio and remit funds directly to clients. The entity says this will be done as soon as the reconciliation process is complete. However, no timeline has been set for completion. Last January, the Financial Services Commission, FSC, was alerted to discrepancies in the clients' accounts at SSL. Several client accounts were fleeced of billions of dollars, including Usain Bolt. Concerns raised about mental toll on firefighters who respond to multiple crashes. The Jamaica Fire Brigade, JFB, is concerned about the mental state of firefighters as a result of the increase in the number of crashes they responded to last year when compared with 2022. Motor vehicle accidents increased from 1,079 in 2022 to 1,120 at the end of 2023. Drilling down further, JFB Commissioner Stuart Beckford said there was a 20.8% increase in the number of fires resulting from crashes when compared with 2022. At the end of last year, the JFB responded to 453 calls for motor vehicle fires, up from 375 the previous year. Speaking at a recent JIS think tank, Beckford said the Westmoreland Division is of particular concern, having recorded the highest number of motor vehicle collisions for the year.
In one division, that is the Westmoreland Division, last year, we had 390 motor vehicle accidents that we responded to. 390. So that division would have been put on as extreme stress in terms of responding to these accidents. And the fact remains that a lot of these accidents result in deaths and serious injuries to motorists. And it is our firefighters who, on many occasions, have to extricate these badly injured persons and have them packaged and sent off to a medical facility for treatment.
Bedford said while measures are in place to ensure firefighters are provided with counseling when they respond to these emergencies, motorists also have a duty of care to obey the road code. Other JFB divisions also reported an increase in response to motor vehicle crashes in 2023. The St. James Division follows Westmoreland with 156 crash responses, representing a 13.9% rise from 2022, while the Kingston and the St. Andrew Division recorded 117 responses, representing a 10.4% increase over 2022. Man who killed lover in supermarket gets reduced sentence. Andre Bromfield, the former delivery supervisor, who was sentenced to 18 years and 5 months at hard labor for the murder of his then 24-year-old girlfriend, Chantel White, just over 4 years ago, had his sentence reduced by 2 years and 15 months due to what the appeal court said were errors in the approach adopted by the sentencing judge. Bromfield had pumped 5 shots into White's head in a supermarket in Mandeville, Manchester, in December 2019. Bromfield had pleaded guilty to manslaughter during his first court appearance after the killing. He was sentenced in May 2022. He will now serve 15 years and 7 months imprisonment at hard labor after the appeal court deducted the pre-sentence period of 2 years and 5 months on the original 18 years and 5 months. The footage of the shooting, which was captured on surveillance camera, was widely circulated via traditional and the social media platforms. According to the facts of the case unveiled during the trial, both Bromfield and White, who were employed to Mastermark Food Store in Mandeville, Manchester, were involved in an intimate relationship. On December 31, 2019, at approximately 6:15 p.m., White was seated in the lunchroom of Mastermark Food Store along with other co-workers. Bromfield entered the lunchroom and said to a co-worker, "Make I tell you something what happened earlier today. Kiddo come to the lunchroom and hug her up and kiss her upon her cheek," to which White responded, "I should have my lip him kiss me." Bromfield then pulled his licensed firearm, fired several shots at White, and ran out of the room. White, according to a post-mortem report, died as a result of the injuries, which were noted as cranium cerebral injuries and multiple gunshot wounds to the face. The following day, January 1, 2020, Bromfield surrendered to the police, and while handing over his gun, along with an empty magazine, said, "Me don't know what come over me." Upon being cautioned, he said, "Me take up this girl, and me give her everything, build her all 2-bedroom house, pay her for her credit card, and really say she have another man. Me see the youth a kiss her up, me talk to her and she a diss me up, me just snap." In his appeal, Bromfield, who was represented by attorney Norman Godfrey, argued that his sentence was harsh, manifestly excessive, and cannot be justified. Furthermore, he contended that the sentencing judge made several errors and had deprived him of the benefit of a 50% discount based on his guilty plea and instead had only given him 10%. The appeal court said, following its review of the case, it had identified some errors in the approach adopted by the sentencing judge as it relates to the steps to be followed in the calculation process, as well as the adjustment for the aggravating factors. We also identified a minor error in our application of the mitigating factors. The court therefore ruled that the ultimate sentence to be imposed would therefore be 15 years and 7 months. The appeal court, in noting the treatment of the judge of the mitigating factors in the case, said it had identified other mitigating factors that were not applied by the sentencing judge to adjust the years to be imposed. These, it said, were the expression of remorse by the applicant and his cooperation with the police after the commission of the offense by surrendering himself to custody, in addition to his good antecedent report and good social inquiry report. In light of all the above, we formed the view that the sentencing process should be recommenced, as the learned judge erred in principle. In respect of some aspects of the sentencing process, the appeal court said in its ruling, "A mitigating factor is any factor or circumstance that lowers the defendant's culpability for a criminal offense, thereby resulting in a decreased sentence. Aggravating factors, on the converse, refer to circumstances surrounding a crime that raises the level of severity, thereby resulting in an increased sentence." JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.